My boys, I've been at war for over 2 weeks now. Conton City is an absolute war zone. RNG has gone too far this time. They are sending missiles on missiles at us at this moment. Getting these skills is damn near impossible. I'm just saying. All the dupes, it's ridiculous. Oh shit! They're going nuclear dupes on us! Get down! I gotta wave the white flag, my boys. I can't do it with the RNG anymore. I've literally done the parallel quest for counter impact 100 times, at least at this point, and I still have yet to get the skill for the skill test today that we're going to be doing between Ultrasonic Blitz and Counter Impact. Now, some people may be like, well, Cab, if you don't have this skill, how the hell are you going to do the skill test? Well, I did realize that with the Super Soul that I have on, which is Topo Super Soul at the moment on this CAC right here, I basically do the exact same damage that GT Vegeta does when it comes to key-based skill, because I tested Wild Buster on my CAC, and then I also tested it on GT Vegeta to see what the damage differences was, and as you guys can see on the screen, I'll have both of them up for you guys. Their damage difference was literally like 100 damage pretty much, which is a 2% overall increase that Vegeta has over my CAC. So pretty much our key base damage is exactly the same when I have Topo Super Soul on comparing to GT Vegeta's key damage. So what we're going to do in this video is compare Ultrasonic Blitz using it on my CAC to Counter Impact on GT Vegeta. But again, we're going to take into account that Counter Impact will probably be doing like 100 less damage if it was actually on my CAC as opposed to GT Vegeta. And this is the only way we can really make this skill test happen, because again, the RNG, I've literally, let me take a look. I've literally, guys, done that parallel quest like 100 times and have like 40 plus Super Souls from that parallel quest at the same time. Let's take a look. I have 38 Super Souls from that parallel quest, 23 of the GT Vegeta one and 15 of the Raccoon one, and I still don't have all the skills from it. That's how bad the RNG was for me. But with all that being said, man, let's jump into the training mode and find out which skill is better between Ultrasonic Blitz and Counter Impact, and why, honestly, these two counters may be the very two best in the game. Alright, my boys, here we are in the training mode. Now, before we even talk about damage or anything like that, when it comes to counters, the first thing you want to know is, well, what the hell can it actually counter? And when it comes to Ultrasonic Blitz, this is a skill that can pretty much counter anything that is strike-based. Like, anything that is strike-based, whether it's a normal attack, whether it's a super attack, or an ultimate, can be countered by this skill. As you guys are about to see, I'm setting Trunks to super attack 2, which I believe is Shining Slash. Go into the Ultrasonic Blitz, get the easy counter off, as you saw right there. Now, let's set him to Ultimate Attack 2 to show that this also does counter Ultimate-based attacks if it is a strike-based ult. He goes into the... Okay, I went way too early on my Ultrasonic Blitz, not gonna lie. There we go. This time around, though, as you guys see, I was able to easily counter him with Ultrasonic Blitz when it came to that ultimate with Burning Strike right there. So again, this skill can counter anything that is strike based. Anything key based, on the other hand, though, it will not counter. As you guys will see right here, I'm setting him to Super Attack 1, which I believe is Gallic Gun, and it just does not work. So anything that is strike based is what you're going to be wanting to use this skill on. Now, in terms of damage, you guys saw we are getting 3,054 damage. If you look at the combo damage and max combo damage, it's literally the only thing that we've done in training mode. So again, you are getting 3,054 damage from this, but again, that is with the Topo Super Soul on. The only reason we have this Super Soul on is to make my stats somewhat equal to GT Vegeta's. So pretty much that is everything that we're going to look at for right now. When it comes to Ultrasonic Blitz, we're going to talk about how long the counter window is and kind of compare it in photo mode against Counter Impact, basically activating those at the same time so you can see how long they're active. But for the most part, again, just the damage and what these skills actually can counter is going to be most of what this skill test actually is, and most of what makes these skills better than one another. So with that being said, let's move on to Counter Impact and talk about this skill, how you want to use it, what it can counter, and the damage, all things like that. Alright, y'all, here we are with GT Vegeta, again, using him to test out Counter Impact because I just have not been able to get the skill to drop for myself. Now, once again, just like Ultrasonic Blitz, what we're really going to talk about first and foremost is what can this skill counter. And just like Ultrasonic Blitz, it can counter anything strike-based and nothing key-based, as you guys are about to see. Once again, let's set him to Super Attack 2, which is Shining Slash. And once he activates the skill, you will see that it does work in terms of the counter. Now, some people may be wondering, Cab, why didn't an actual move come out or anything like that? Like, there was no actual part, blast to the counter impact. Why is that? Well, with counter impact, the thing is, guys, if you don't hold the skill down, you don't actually do the blast part. If you do hold the skill down, like I was right there, let me try and showcase it once again. If you do hold it down, you do get the blast part. The thing that makes this useful is because you can choose whether or not you want to do something like that, or if you want to get the damage off as well. So it's kind of similar in a sense to Ultrasonic Blitz, in the sense that you do get the option to combo extend by using this counter right here. It's just when you do take that option, you're not getting the damage off from the counter at all. So that's kind of the trade-off with this counter right here, and something that makes it very unique, and honestly overall very, very good in my opinion. Why I said that these two very well may be the two best counters in the game, because they have options. Well, at least this one has the option where you can take damage or you can combo extend if you want. And then Ultrasonic Blitz always gives you the option to combo extend with the damage, and there is no way to not, have the damage actually come out with that skill. So these two skills not only work as counters in terms of getting off damage, but they can also be something to give you a turn, in a sense, to where you are now attacking your opponent and forcing them to waste stamina or take a lot of damage from a combo. So that, with counter impact, is how this skill works. We can showcase it really quick against an ult, just to show you guys that it will work against an ult as well. Once he does the burning strike, goes into the burning strike, as you guys see with the counter impact, it was able to hit. Now this skill is doing 3,671 damage, so on my CAC it would probably be doing about 3,500 damage with Topo's Super Soul on, and 3,600 damage, somewhere in that area. So it definitely is stronger than Ultrasonic Blitz without a doubt. But again, Ultrasonic Blitz is always going to be giving you damage, while with this skill right here, you can either choose to go for the damage or go for the combo extension. While again, Ultrasonic Blitz will always be giving you that damage and always be giving you that combo extension at the same time. So with these skills now, what we're going to do, guys, is take them into photo mode to really show them side by side in terms of activation, to see which one actually lasts longer in terms of the counter window, because that's something that is actually important when it comes to these counter skills. Alright, y'all, here we are in the photo mode, where I can basically activate GT Vegeta's counter at the same time with UI Goku's and Ultrasonic Blitz, so we can see which one actually has the larger window, you could say, for the actual counter where they can counter a skill. Now, jumping into it, we're going to literally try and do this at the same time. And honestly, guys, I'm not going to lie, they are very, very similar in terms of the window, in terms of their stance. Basically, when their stance is being relaxed is when the counter is no longer going to be working. And you can see a little bit earlier on the UI Goku side that he relaxes a little bit earlier than GT Vegeta. So if anything, I would have to say that GT Vegeta's counter impact does have a slightly larger window. If anything, if these skills are not equal, again, GT Vegeta has a slightly larger counter window with counter impact as opposed to Ultrasonic Blitz. So that's pretty much everything for these skills. I mean, these skills really aren't ones that are necessary to go online or be taken online. The reason we test skills online when it comes to the skill test, guys, is to showcase that these skills work online the way that I'm showcasing them offline. And the reason that is a thing is because, well, combos and stuff like that sometimes work a bit differently online than they do offline. Now with counters, they're just counters. There's no real combo or anything like that. There's nothing that will necessarily change. There's no way the counter is going to drop or anything along those lines when it comes to online play. So let's just talk about which skill I truly think is better and the best counter in Xenoverse 2 at this time, because I truly do feel that these are, if these aren't the top 2 counters, they're 2 of the top 3 alongside Rough Ranger. The only reason I'm putting Rough Ranger in here is because it does counter pretty much any kind of skill, which makes it absolutely amazing, but it doesn't give you the combo extension option like these 2 do. And then also with GT Vegeta, obviously you have 2 different options. You can take damage or the combo extension. But overall, between these 2 alone, I'm probably gonna have to go with Ultrasonic Blitz, guys, just because every single counter you use with it, you're guaranteed that damage and the combo extension, whereas with counter impact, you have the choice between damage and combo extension. Even though counter impact does do more damage than Ultrasonic Blitz, the simple fact that every single time I use Ultrasonic Blitz, I'm getting a free combo off along with that damage, in my opinion, is why the skill is better. But counter impact is an amazing counter in my opinion, because it does give you that option to either go into a combo immediately after you use use it, or hold the button down and get that damage off if that's what you're looking for. Maybe towards the end of the match or something, your opponent doesn't have too much health left. There would be no reason to actually combo him at that point, so you just take the damage. So again, to me, I think Ultrasonic Blitz is the bit of a better skill between the two, but both of them are really, really good counters at the same time, without a doubt. So, damn, I just died right there. Anyways, so let me know what you guys think about these counters down below in the comments, which one you guys think is better, and just how you guys are feeling about DLC 14 at this point, since it has been out now for a couple weeks. And again, it literally took me over 100 parallel quests, and I still didn't get counter impact for my CAC. The war on RNG. It was just literally too much for me, my boys, this time around. But again, let me know your thoughts on all this down below in the comments. Until next time, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And as always, hope you have a good one. Peace, y'all.